Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Hbar. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about Hbar. I'm going to start with this. Happy July. Step into a world of artistic wonder with our curated selection of world-class artists. Experience the magic of digital art seamlessly on your mobile, desktop, and LG TV. Prepare to be mesmerized. You know, it looks like it's going to be a very big month for LG. And again, they're a governing council member of Hedera. And you know what's great about Hbar and Hedera? Even the projects that are built on this network are always growing and expanding at the same time. Insightful discussion at the Hedera Hong Kong meetup co-hosted by Swap Dex. Here's a video excerpt of our validator, BCW LLC, sharing about how far the Hbar ecosystem will evolve in the near future. And this is big because it actually breaks down the transactions as well.
You've got 1 billion transactions coming onto through the network in like 20 days. So like when Swap had that thing up that said like, will we reach 25 billion transactions by the end of the year? Like with the amount of growth that's happening, it could well go past that. So I think you've definitely seen a lot of movement through the network. And if you're not already looking at Hedera, I would say definitely take a look at it.
Did you hear that? If you're not looking at Hedera, definitely take a look at it. And he's saying we could surpass 25 billion transactions by the end of the year. That's absolutely massive. Technologically, it doesn't make sense to build general purpose dApps on any other DLT other than Hedera. The only reason you see new projects on other chains is because they've had a head start on community building, and it takes time. Hbar community will get there very soon. You know, as Hedera builds out, you know, and we see projects coming on board left and right, you know Hedera is built for the future. The only reason people are still stuck on Ethereum is because it's old and people got used to it over time. So first Vitalik and now Justin Drake, another Ethereum Foundation member, talks about Ethereum staking being very risky. Do you want to be part of a network its founders and developers have no trust in? Take a listen to what he said here.
Personally, I'm staking actually a little bit less than the average. So there you go.
What's the incentive? Why aren't you staking all of your ether? Like why haven't you just aped all the way in?
I think part of the reason is that when you make the sausage, you know how it's made. And there's a bunch of tail risk, that is difficult to quantify.
So there's already risk, and instead of telling the end users of these risks, they'd rather keep that a secret. That's why I always said, anybody who's still over there on that network needs to get away from that network. Come build on Hedera. It's the future Ethereum killer anyway. So then there's this. Oh, nothing to see here, just Quora, the #1 Arabic language website in MENA backing Hedera Hbar ecosystem. Just the premier Arabic sports site with 18 million plus visitors per month. If you know how big the UAE are going in on sports, you know how big this could be. Thank you, Quora and Advisory DECA for hosting this brilliant meetup with Sphera World and advisors in the UAE. We greatly look forward to the launch of Sphera on Hedera mainnet. It's literally project after project after project. Anything that's mentioned, you could see it tied right back to Hedera at this point. Eagle-eyed H-Barbarian IOV Al spotted a mention of Hedera in this patent filed by PayPal. This continues to feed speculation of when major corporations will start to understand the alignment of Hedera and their business objectives. These things are signs of increased visibility. in the near future, we're going to see more and more enterprise and corporations jumping on board to blockchain and getting involved with crypto. Most of them are going to come to Hedera because they make it easy and they fit everything that a corporation is looking for. Fast, cheap, and secure. And once you have that and it's easy to come in, they will come and they will build on this network. It's just a matter of time. Now, this is massive. Neuron is not just building a drone tracking network, but a full-blown Internet of Things device communication and data sharing network. And Hedera is the perfect DLT to build it on. Now, I always liked Neuron. It's one of my favorite projects on Hedera. But take a look at what they're building for the future.
Artificial intelligence is already performing magic, driving cars, creating art, and diagnosing patients. All of this with limited connectivity to the world. Imagine a future where it had access to the planet's entire bandwidth of IoT resources, connected vehicles, weather sensors, EV chargers, drones, all connected, all sharing, all understanding. Centralization poses risks. It will inevitably lead to control. Control will lead to inefficiency and censorship. We know there's a better way. Neuron is creating a decentralized trust layer, connecting applications to the planet's entire bandwidth of IoT resources to exchange value peer-to-peer in a trusted manner. Sell your electric vehicle's data to pay for its charging. Sell your unused Wi-Fi bandwidth to access public Wi-Fi anywhere. Connect a flight tracking sensor to pay for your drone delivery. The mission is to build a public Internet of Things ecosystem where anyone can contribute and connections are valued.
I think that is absolutely incredible. And it gives you ways to earn in the future at the same time. You could sell one thing and pay for something else. And Neuron is absolutely exploding this year as well. I think as time goes on, we're going to see that build into one of the greatest things on Hedera, one of the greatest projects to come to Hedera. In this video, we showcase Health Ready, an app built in collaboration with Get Health Ready on Hedera. Health Ready is enabling patient-driven research and transforming clinical trials. New app version is now available to download in the App Store or Google Play Store. Now take a look at this as well. And again, into the future, healthcare data is going to become more and more valuable as well. And it seems like Hedera is going very big around healthcare at the same time. So Hedera Council Member FISC Global on the FedNow 24/7 service providers page. Open payment for the FedNow service. The FISC suite of solutions offers tools for bill pay, loan system, integrations, and more. So it looks like that's going to be Hedera's tied to FedNow as well. And, you know, people are always saying everything about XRP. You got to understand, XRP is not going to move all the world's money. It's going to be a handful of cryptocurrencies doing that on every single day. And Hedera is definitely going to be one of them as well. As a hardware wallet project built on Hedera, we are really big on tokenization. Financial industry is about to be transformed completely, and Hedera is going to provide the trust layer for tokenization. Citadel Wallet will serve as a necessary device to secure these digital assets. And look at, they're talking about real estate, securities, stocks, bonds, commodities, diamonds, precious metals, jewelry, art, fashion items. The list goes on and on. I just talked about this in an XLM video recently. It's a $770 trillion market in the future. That's how big tokenization actually is. And it's going to grow and expand so fast. And again, I think Hedera is going to capture a lot of that money as well. Feels good to be stacking them Hbars. And when you take a look at this governing council, that alone should make you want to buy Hbar. I tell people all the time, you know, if you want to invest in a network that's literally tied to everything that comes about, I mean, AI, GameFi, SocialFi, even Karate Combat is a project that's growing and expanding right now. Then you got tokenization, cross-border payments. You need to buy some Hbar. You know, we are at a time where we're seeing things really start to get moving now. It's never been more important to hold your Hbar. Stay patient and stay positive at the same time. Eventually, the price of Hbar is going to take off. And when it does, it's going to leave a lot of people behind. You don't want to be one of those people. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.